Since school has started every night.
Always.
All the time.
Women are now being frequently targeted with incidents such as rapes, kidnappings, and robberies, mostly at nights after a hard day at work or school. Females are very eager to reach home before night due to all crimes that are happening nowadays. They are more fearful for their lives, more skeptical of the transportation they take, and also the people they are around. With recent news stories such as women being raped at gunpoint or taxi drivers wanted for robbing women and raping them in the last 3 months, and the police advisory warning women and girls to stay away from certain places, and many more others all over the media.
Because of the classes that I have mostly night classes now.
I don't know. I think it's a bad habit. I don't like leaving out early. I love my bed. So it all up time.
I travel at night because I have several late classes. Yeah, so essentially I have to travel at night.
Well, I don't only travel at night because of school. I have meetings that I go to, rehearsals, and everything is at night because that's when most people are free.
Based on the fact that I live in Portmore, there has been so many situations where they're saying that there's abduction by taxi drivers. So when it's time to go home, I tend to get a little bit panicky because one, I do have a lot of gadgets with me and I'm thinking that I'm going to be robbed. Recently we had that experience where it was like 5:30 in the day when one of our agents got robbed by just walking to the bus stop. So it's a scary thought of going home.
I don't trust the taxi driver. I always have thoughts. Yeah, of course. Me alone.
What kind of thoughts?
If I'm gonna take me away, if he has a plan to turn off and pick up somebody else who he's working with, them kind of stuff. Apart from the taxi driver, sometimes I'm scared that another, we don't call it passenger, is going to come into the car and just rob everybody by gunpoint or so.
So what do you do when you have these thoughts?
I become paranoid. I watch the driver, I watch everybody else around me the whole time for the entire drive. I text somebody like, I'm in a so-and-so taxi, the license plate is so-and-so, or if a friend follows me to the taxi stand, I tell him, take down the license plate, or whatever. Or if anything happened to me, the man is in this shirt, them call him so-and-so, the car look like this, if me have credit.
Somebody jumping out of the bush. And if they jump out of the bush, how am I going to get help? If I'm going to scream, will anybody hear my voice? Like getting kidnapped or getting raped, getting shot. Spanish Town is a very bad place, you know. So all these things go through my mind at night.
Walking home, and I just had a feeling that someone was following me, so I looked behind me and saw a guy with a hoodie on his head. And when he saw that I had noticed him, I started walking fast, and he put this big knife around my neck and pulled me into some bushes, and it was really dark. And he pushed me to the ground. I noticed that he was pulling his pants, and I'm like, oh gosh, this guy does not want my belongings, he wants something else. And you know, and as I said, I was just so scared. And you know, he had the knife in my face and he came over me, and tried to have his way with me, but, I fought him off and I was able to, get free and get home free.
To have your little bucket other than God that is there. God meet you halfway, so you need to meet him back halfway. So it's good if you have your little team party where you can use to defend yourself. Because look at two look sitting here. How much people them can fight off? We need to have a weapon. It's not legal, it's not right, but it's worth a try.
Well, the only advice I can really give to someone that's traveling at night, especially a female, is to basically travel with a male. Because I wouldn't say travel with another female, because at the end of the day, we are women and we do panic and do irrational stuff at that given point in time, and sometimes we can't help the next person's next to us. So I would advise a female to travel with a male.
Just walk with your own things, be prepared. Also, take a self-defense class. I don't only watch karate movies just because they're fun to look at. I make sure I learn something from it, So, yeah, I would just say just be able to protect yourself by any means necessary.